to start with, we're going to take off the wheel. We jacked it up in the air, you take the wheel off, and then I'll kind of stop in each stage of what we're going to be doing. I'll be taking off the caliper, rotor, and then taking off all the linkage behind there. We'll remove the knuckle, and then we'll put this new knuckle on, put all back together, and then from there we'll also be putting on the larger rotors and larger brakes. Security one off first. Put this to the side. So what you do first is there's a brake wear sensor on the back, and there's also the wire that's going to the e-brake. So I'm going to take the e-brake wire off. What you do is there's a clip, you push this forward, and then this comes off. Then we have a little clip on the side, a little bracket, and then I'm taking a little screwdriver. I have a little screwdriver here, and I'm going to carefully take this sensor off back here. Now that I have the sensor off, I'm going to take the T30, I believe. Yeah, T30. There's a little bolt in the back to take the bracket off. Put the screw in here. I'll take the wires from the bracket. Just kind of move them out of the way up here for right now. Next thing I want to do is I want to take the caps off the back of the caliper. These are plastic caps. One cap. Two caps. Then I want to take and remove, what's this thing I do? I want to take the spring off right here. This is the spring. Holds the pads on. Take that off. And now I'm going to go ahead and loosen up these bolts back here. Torx 45. So. Box right here. One pad already came off. Second pad. So now the pads are off. Next thing we do is I would take this bracket off right here. These are two 15mm bolts on the back. So now I'll take those off. Two bolts. Here's the bracket. And so, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to take this knuckle off to change a hub wheel bearing. And this is also going to be if you want to change your brakes. It's also going to be if you want to go to larger brakes. So, put this bracket off to the side. So, put this here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take off the bolt that's holding on the lower shock. Now on the other side there's a captive, the nut's being held on by a captive device. So, here. So here's what's on the other side. kind of goes into a slot in the back and just holds this in place. So I'll put this off to the side. All right. Next step I want to do is we're going to remove the control arm, lower control arm down here. That's got a captive bolt on it as well. Let's see what size this is. This is 18. Yep, it's 18 as well. Okay, next we got our two toe links, which are these little bars right here. So I believe that's a 13 millimeter, and then on the other side is a 15. Okay, next on the list is going to be the upper arm right here. That's a 15 and 18. This is a 18, 15. So we're going to get that off. That one. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this nut off right here. It's a 36 millimeter nut. So we have a 36 millimeter 6-pointed socket. Spin this off. We need to hold on to this for when you put this back on, because you use the old one to torque it down, and then you back this off and you put the new one on and torque that to the regular spec. So there's that. We'll leave this on for right now. And then we have this tool right here. Bolts on. This is going to go down the center. And then all of these go around on the outside. All this on here now. Got a socket. Let's get this off. So now, I want to take this disc off. This is a 50 millimeter Torx. And now, I'm going to take off the dust shield as well, so I don't have to deal with that. There's one less thing I have to mess with. Yep, 30. Just 3 of those. So last thing we're going to do is take off this one last bolt on this side. I had put this one up here just to, I was working with this. So this one down here. Yep, 18. One more thing I have to take off, and that is the wheel sensor, speed sensor. Cut this off. it should come out. Alright. There we go. So now, this whole knuckle. So typically what you would do is you put this on the, up on to press the axle out. So this outer axle, which is a center ring, you put this into a press. There's a little thing that holds this. You press out this center, that pushes out. Then on the other side you have your bearing. There's a snap ring, take the snap ring after this is out, and you push the bearing out. I'll show you a couple pictures of that. The difference between, so that's how you replace the rear, if you need to replace the rear bearing in here. And you do the same thing, put everything on in reverse. So now here's where things change up. I'm going to be doing a larger brake system on this. And the difference between the SVR, and this is the V6S, putting on the larger brakes, everything's the same. This knuckle's the same exact part number, the bearing's the same, everything's the same. This is what's different. And you can kind of see how close this is to this knuckle, this hub here. So this is one we're taking off. And the one we're putting on, which is right here, you can see how much farther this is from here. It's not much. It's probably, I don't know, I'll measure it and let you all know, but it's not very much. So, but that does make a difference. So if you want to upgrade to the SVR brakes, I'm using the Velocity AP. So the best rotors out there for the F-PACE. I needed and I wanted to go with the SVR rotors, so I went ahead and got these hubs. I got a knuckle and got everything set, so I didn't have to have my car down for a long time. And what I'm going to do is just put all this back together, and I'm going to put the larger brakes on here. So let's get that part of the story done.